Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Staff Sergeant Torres, and I'm accompanied with Private Martinez here. She just recently graduated, what was it, basic combat training and advanced individual training as 68 Bravo. Can you tell us
yes.
a little bit more about that?
So, a 68 Bravo is an orthopedic technician. So, basically, when you go to a hospital and you break your arm or anything, you go to a cast room, we put splints on you, we cast, we actually learn how to draw blood, drop medications, we do a little bit of everything. We also assist in the OR as well.
Okay, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So going into this field, did you have any idea what it was or anything at all prior to doing it?
I've always been interested in like the medical field. I didn't have any prior experience at all, but I feel like with the training that I received, you do it so much that it comes like second nature to you.
Okay.
So I feel very confident in going into this field in the hospital. Like we have, like I said, 19 weeks of training, so it's like
that's
really
a long
extensive.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, how did you feel about it? What was the hardest thing from either basic combat training or advanced individual training for you?
For me personally, I feel like basic combat training, that was like the toughest part. And not even physically, I feel like anybody could really go in and do it. It's more mentally challenging having to just like wake up every day and like, oh, okay, I need to do this, or I need to get through this. It's more mentally than physically.
More mentally?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what is something that you might want to tell somebody that's maybe on the fence of trying to enlist, but they just don't know if this is the right path for them?
Something that somebody told me that stuck with me is like, you know, most of the chances you don't take, you're gonna end up regretting in the future.
Okay.
And somebody like me, I feel like if I can do this, I feel like anybody can do this. And I just think go for it, because you never know where it's gonna lead to, and the opportunities that the Army can bring you is something that I feel you can't really get anywhere else.
Okay, so here's another question, and I know a lot of soldiers are probably like, oh my God, like, what was it like? The gas chamber is like one of the big topics that a lot of people, whenever they know they're about to join, it's like one of their biggest fears. How was it for you?
So the gas chamber, you do it in your red phase. The red phase is basically like the initial phase, the first 3 weeks. You do it on the third week. They make you wear your pro mask, and they teach you how to don it and stuff.
Okay.
And so they plowed us into a room. We'd have to like be shoulder to shoulder, and you have to like go in there. They'll smoke you, which is like they make you do jumping jacks, push-ups, and you get your heart rate pumping.
Yeah.
And then they bring you into another room, and then like you'll take off your mask, and they'll make you say the soldier's creed. So you're screaming like, "I'm an American soldier," and then like you start filling the gas, and like slowly but surely you can't like really breathe anymore. You're coughing. But I got lucky personally. I was in the front of the line, so I was able to get out pretty soon.
Wow.
But like
so you
I
weren't
had
in there for that long
not that
at all.
long. But my battles behind me, like they were like throwing up and coughing.
Oh no! So they really had it the worst.
But it's not that bad. Like I wouldn't do it again. But
now I know. Prior to you enlisting, your family was a little bit concerned. They didn't really know exactly what was good to expect, right? So now that you already graduated basic combat training and advanced individual training, how do they feel now?
So my mom, she was, I think, the most worried of me, just me being like the baby of the family. But I think her seeing me like actually in my job now, and I call her like almost every other day, so she's very assured that I'm doing okay, and I let her know that I'm doing okay.
Okay.
So their worries are more at ease now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because they actually, I guess they know that.
They know what I'm doing, like, because they thought I was going to be out there, like, it depends what job you get. So they thought I was going to be out there, like, in the field, like, you know, but.
Doing crazy things.
Doing Army things. But they're more at ease now, so it's.
Okay.
That's
good. Okay, so now you're back home, 14 days of free leave, right? So it's hometown recruiting. What's your next step? Like, where are you going to now after this?
After I just completed advanced individual training, I'm heading to Fort Campbell, Kentucky. It's right by Tennessee. So that's where I'll be stationed at for the next 4 or 3 years.
4 or 3 years? Are you excited about it?
I am excited just because I'm from Texas, and I've literally been in Texas the past like 6 months just in training. So it'll be a nice change of scenery. I want to do air assault over there.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool.
That's awesome.
There's like the home of air assault. So that'll be nice. I do have some friends over there, so I'll know like somebody. But the hospital I'm going to Bach, which is Blanchfield Army Community Hospital. It looks pretty nice. So I am excited just to be like out of Texas. And a new environment, but anywhere new is kind of like nerve-wracking, but I'm pretty excited.
You're going to Fort Campbell. What's the next steps? Are you going to start college? You trying to pursue your associates, your bachelor's? What's the deal?
So as soon as I get to Fort Campbell, I do plan on starting my classes again. So on every base any military base, there's an education center. So you go there and talk to them, tell them what you want to do, and they'll kind of like make a plan for you.
Okay.
So my plan is to finish my associate's degree. So based on the job that I chose, depending on the advanced individual training, you get a certain amount of credits for that. So I've been in school for like 19 weeks. So I think I only have like 2-3 semesters left, and I'll have my associates. And then I plan on working on my bachelor's after that. Because, yeah, I would take advantage of it. There's a TA program, so that's definitely like, and I plan on attending American Military University, AMU.
That's outstanding.
So, they'll work with you, and especially being active duty, it's just making time. And
thank you so much, Private Martinez, for coming out here and taking your time to do this video with us. I know it took a lot for you to come out, especially since you're doing your hometown recruiting, taking your time away from your family. And I know that we did another interview prior to you enlisting in the Army, which was pretty cool. If you guys would like to see that, just follow it on Go Army Houston. Is there anything else that you might want to add? If you want to give a shout out or whatever, now's the time. The floor is yours.
I just want to say thank you to my recruiter, Sergeant Reddick, from Houston Willowbrook Recruiting. I feel like they took really good care of me in choosing the job and just getting me into the Army. So I feel like I appreciate that a lot. And then anybody who is like on the fence of joining, I just say, go for it, because you just never know where it's going to lead to. And for me personally, it's been a really great experience so far. So I'd say anybody can do it. So definitely go for it.
All right, check it out on the Go Army Houston page.